What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. So I thought I'd do a match reaction to the game that finished yesterday afternoon. St Mirren 2, Celtic 5 in the Scottish Premiership. Celtic going 16 points clear at the top of the SPFL with a 5-2 victory over St Mirren in Paisley. We weren't at our best again, just like we weren't against Aberdeen, but we got the win. You know, St Mirren gave us a good game. I thought St Mirren were unlucky with a penalty call. To be honest, I'm going to be honest, I thought Celtic got away with one with a penalty call. Just before Celtic got the third goal, Alistair Johnson on the right back catches him in the box. You know, it should have been a penalty to St Mirren. But, you know, sometimes that happens in football. Look at the game against Hibs. We didn't get a goal given for us by VAR. So, you know, it was really disappointing from a St Mirren perspective. They gave everything they could in this game. But, yeah, Celtic weren't at their best. I thought that Yang was good off the bench. Thought Yang made a real difference. Thought him and McCowan won Celtic this game. I thought that they were both really good. You know, Yang got 2 goals. You know, he was in the right place at the right time for both of his goals. Really impressed with Yang when he came on. McCowan was unlucky not to score in this game. He came on from McGregor. Arnie Engels dropped back where McGregor plays. And I thought we actually played a bit better. I thought Hatate got more into the game. I thought he was quite quiet throughout the whole game. But as soon as Engels dropped back and McGregor went off, I thought we started playing a lot better. But yeah, the game started. St Mirren had the first real chance of the game. It was Olasanya. Olasanya gets in, you know, gets in behind Austin Trusty far too easily. You know, Celtic were exposed. It was a really good ball through. Olasanya, you know, he's got the pace. He gets away from Trusty. But Kasper Schmeichel came out. Olasanya should have scored and he didn't. It's a really good save. And, you know, it went out for a corner. You know, Celtic got away with one there. You know, Celtic, it took us time to get into the game, to be honest. But we did take the lead against the run of play. Like I said, I thought St Mirren were the better side. And the ball come into the box at one point as well from St Mirren. And, you know, Johnson deflected it up into the air. Luckily, it fell into the arms of Schmeichel. But that was a real chance for St Mirren there. Celtic were far too high. They were playing a high line. St Mirren were getting in too easily at times. But yeah, Celtic did take the lead, though. It was Jeffrey Schlupp, who I thought was really good yesterday. Very impressed with him. Got an assist and a goal. But yeah, Schlupp got the ball. You know, it's a really good pass from Nicholas Kuhn. Played it into Jeffrey Schlupp. You know, Jeffrey Schlupp, you know, first time touch. You know, rolls in front of him, hits it, goes through the defender's legs, in off the post, past the goalkeeper, Zach Hemming, and it was 1-0 to Celtic. Undeservedly so. I thought St Mirren were the better side. But Celtic took the lead, you know, 1-0 to Celtic. You know, as I said, St Mirren then got an equaliser. You know, Liam Scales came on. You know, Austin Trusty went off injured. Brendan Rodgers didn't take any chances, brought Scales on. I thought Scales struggled really badly against Mandron and against Olasanya with their physicality. You know, because Scales hasn't played a lot recently, he was very rusty. You know, he committed a really stupid foul on the edge of the box. Declan John, the former Rangers player, stepped up. Beautiful free kick from Declan John. It was a really good free kick. I'm not going to take it away from Declan John. It was a really good goal. Kasper Schmeichel had no chance. St Mirren deserved to be level at 1 each. You know, they were the better team in the first half. They would have felt it would have been undeserved if they went in losing at half time. Celtic then took the lead again. You know, Dyson Maida won a penalty. It's a penalty. You know, Dyson Maida gets past the right back. You know, the right back dives in. Takes Maida out. Maida, to be fair, jumped straight back up. But the referee gave a penalty. It was a penalty. You know, the guy doesn't get the ball. You know, Celtic got given a penalty. Arnie Engels stepped up. You know, it's a really good penalty from Arnie Engels. Doesn't miss from the spot often. Celtic were 2-1 up. Undeservedly so, I think. But Celtic were winning. You know, sometimes you don't have to play your best to be in front. That's just football. Celtic were 2-1 up. Second half begins. St Mirren came out. They started better in the second half. They got the equaliser. You know, it was Phillips. It was a really poor goal for Celtic to concede. I thought Kasper Schmeichel should have saved this as well. You know, it was a poor ball from a poor header out from Alistair Johnson. You know, it comes out. You know, Rio Hatate doesn't get close enough to Phillips as well. You know, I think Hatate should have been over to Phillips closer and faster, but he didn't get there in time. You know, Phillips then hits it. It hits the ground, you know, a bounce, loops over Schmeichel into the net. You know, 2-2. St Mirren were back on level terms. Celtic, conceded another sloppy goal. We have conceded a lot of sloppy goals recently. But yeah, 2-2. Celtic were level again. We made some changes. Yang came on, and so did McCowan. Celtic, Engels dropped deeper as well for McGregor. McGregor went off. Rodgers didn't want to risk him. I don't think McGregor was great, to be honest, in the game. Thought he played better when he wasn't on the pitch, to be honest. But yeah, Celtic did go in front again for the third time in the match. It was Yang. It was a great ball from Hatate. Hatate picks the ball up. It's a great cross into the box. Great pick out. Yang, great header into the bottom corner. Yang, really good header from Yang. 3-2 to Celtic. Celtic were in front again in this game. Celtic deservedly. Celtic went. I wouldn't say it was deserved, but Celtic went 3-2 up. Just before then was the St Mirren penalty call as well. It was a penalty. Alistair Johnson gets away with one. VAR, I'm surprised they didn't look at it. It was a penalty, I'm not going to lie. Even as a Celtic fan, you've got to admit it was a penalty. We were very lucky to get away with that. Alistair Johnson, there's no need for him to dive in on the guy. The right back gets in. Alistair Johnson catches him as a penalty. And, Celtic got away with one, and they obviously went up the other end. So it was double jeopardy for St Mirren. Celtic went up the other end and scored. Celtic got away with one. Celtic then made it 4-2. This was just a brilliant goal from Dyson Maeda. Ida came off. Ida was poor again today. I don't think he had a great game at all. Maeda scored the fourth one. It was a great goal. Yang got the assist. Yang played it into Maeda. Maeda gets the ball. He's got Marcus Fraser on his back. Puts it through Fraser's legs. What's a touch? Goes through the legs of the defender. Fraser. Maeda's in. 1-on-1 with Hemming. Right into the bottom corner. Maeda, again, 26 goals this season. That's the player of the year right there. Absolutely brilliant, as Chris Sutton said on commentary. Maeda's just been excellent. Really taking the mantle since Kyogo's left. It'd be tough to hold on to him come the summer. But yeah, Maeda scored. Celtic were 4-2 up. That saw off St Mirren, really. McCowan hit the post as well. McCowan, lovely feet from Hatate. Rolls into McCowan on the edge of the box. McCowan hits it. So unlucky, off the post and out. That was so close to another goal for Celtic. Celtic got a fifth goal. It was Jeffrey Schlupp and Yang involved. Yang got the goal, but Schlupp got the assist. Schlupp does well. Schlupp gets past two players. Rolls it. Crosses it to the back post. And there's Yang, really good header from Yang. Yang was excellent, how I feel about Yang, I'm not convinced by him. I don't think he's good enough for Celtic, but, the last few games he's played, he has done well. Yang, he's either assisted or he scored, so you can't really criticise the guy for the last few games. I'm just talking about his overall time at Celtic so far has been unconvincing, but maybe this is the start of a redemption for Yang. But Yang scored, Celtic won 5-2. Rangers, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, because of the way the season's gone for the Ibrox side, lost at home to Motherwell. Motherwell deservedly beat Rangers 2-1. Motherwell were excellent. They deserved the win. Rangers were very poor. Second season in a row where Motherwell have gone to Ibrox and won. Obviously, they won their last season as well. So it wasn't a good result for Barry Ferguson on his first home game for Rangers. Obviously, it benefits Celtic now. Celtic 16 points clear. 3 wins away from the title. 55th league title is going to happen for Celtic. It's just a matter of when. If we beat Rangers in the next league game in a fortnight's time, then we beat Hearts. We then have the opportunity to go to McDermott Park against St Johnstone in the first week of April and win the title, which would be outstanding, for us. Be interesting. Obviously, we've got Hibs next week in the Scottish Cup. So we've got a break from the league next week. That's a really big game because obviously Hibs beat us recently in the league, so we're going to want to go and get revenge on them in the Scottish Cup. They beat Hearts today 2-1 in the Edinburgh Derby, and they're in really good form. They're unbeaten in 14 games, Hibs, at the moment. They're a very good side. David Gray's turned it around at Hibs. It's going to be a tough game. But yeah, Celtic got the win. We don't play our greatest, but we got the victory. I'd rather we didn't play our greatest and still won games, to be honest. And yeah, Celtic got the win. Hibs next, a week today. Be a tough game, as I said. Even though we're at home, it's still going to be tough against Hibernian. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Man of the match for me was Yang. Yang was excellent. Made a real difference when he came on. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be a reaction to the Hibs game. Peace.